Hear my noble lords and ladies, it's me again, your loyal peasant Hapuki, and I hope you're doing fine because today we'll talk about Update 75 and everything it brings to the realms of our favorite game,
March of Empires.
The update is scheduled for release on Monday, September the 2nd. Please note how I say scheduled. Of course, schedules can change, so if the update arrives a day or two later, don't blame me, just blame the time-space continuum. One last thing before we check out the new content. Yes, there is a hidden redeem code. Yes, you need to find it, and when you find it, follow the link in the description to visit our redeem codes platform and use the code to claim your gift. Do it. Now let's see what the game designers have cooked for us in Update 75. Big disclaimer though, I'm about to show you our new Imperial game and new Imperial equipment set. Both of them will be added with the current update, but they will remain locked until the second half of September. This means you'll be able to see them in the game, but you won't be able to interact with them. Don't say I didn't warn you. Let's start with the brand new Imperial game called Imperial Menagerie. As the title suggests, this game will involve hunting, assisting, and marching into battle with your animal companions. If you're new to the game and you don't know what Imperial games are, those are special events that can be started only by the Emperor of the realm. Starting those events costs a buttload of gold, but if you're the Emperor, I'm sure you're filthy rich, so you can afford it. The Imperial Menagerie event will cost the Emperor exactly 1.6 million gold. Sheesh! Once the event has started, a new kind of encounter camps called poachers will spawn around your regional capitals. Your job of course is to beat the crap out of them and get rewarded with favor and special animal licenses. Each poacher camp will have a recommended animal companion that you can use in battle to score extra favor. The Imperial Menagerie is still work in progress, so I can't show you more right now, but I'll be making a separate video guide for this new event so you can learn how to get as much favor as possible. Again, if you're new to the game, favor is a currency used to purchase items from the Imperial Armory. And speaking of the Imperial Armory, there's a brand new Imperial equipment set called the Emperor's Brilliance. Such a cheeky name. Anyway, this is probably the most powerful set in the game. Each item has very juicy bonuses, and of course you can unlock the additional set bonuses by equipping all parts of the set. As you know, or as you're about to know, there are two ways to get the Imperial equipment sets. The first way is to become the Emperor of the Realm and start Imperial games. The second way is to farm favor during the Imperial games and use it to buy the Imperial set chests from the Imperial Armory. The difference is that the chests from the Armory will give you epic items, and if you start an Imperial game as an Emperor, you'll get a legendary item. As I said earlier, both the new Imperial game and Imperial equipment set will be unlocked during the second half of September. Another piece of content that's coming with Update 75 is a brand new animal companion. Say hello to the Jaguar. This vicious black cat loves to eat faction units for breakfast. It is an epic march trait animal companion, which means you can send it with your attack marches. The Jaguar has a very nasty set of traits, and most of them are designed to devastate the enemy's faction units. Like the Vicious Stare trait, which makes all enemy faction units deal 15% less damage with their base attack. Or the Slayer of Assassin trait, which occurs at the start of each battle and deals damage to all faction unit squads equal to 30% of their total health. And last but not least, the Terrifying Shadow trait that stuns all faction units every 3 rounds. All this considered, I'm sure the Jaguar will quickly become the most popular march trait animal in the game. Marching on with the champion level extension. With Update 75, the maximum level of our champions will become 100. Yay! With the 5 new champion levels, we'll get more talent points and we'll see some brand new talents appear at the bottom of the champion class trees. I checked them out and I saw some pretty interesting bonuses there, especially in the Elite class, the Protector class and the Conqueror class. I don't want to go into details because this would take forever, so I'll just let you explore them by yourselves as soon as the update is released. As tradition dictates, the arrival of Update 75 will trigger the seasonal content rotation and we'll be getting a new encounter camps theme. This time the thieves will invade the realms and will march against their camps to steal the treasures they have stolen. Stealing from the thieves, that sounds poetic. We're also getting a new Path to Glory chapter number 70. It comes with new missions to complete and new rewards to obtain, and the mythic item we can get this time is the Gaze of the Fallen. This is a helmet with some pretty decent bonuses. In addition to the new content, Update 75 will also bring a list of important balance changes. Here's the list if you want to pause and read all of them, but I'll just take a minute to discuss the most important ones. Rework of the faction unit slot utilization. That's tricky to explain, but I'll try anyway. This concerns only a very special kind of army units called faction mercenaries. We currently have only two such units in the game, the Keshiks and the Carthaginian war elephants. Those units are considered both faction and mercenary units. That's why in your army formation they can occupy both faction slots and mercenary slots. Up until now, if you had for example 4 faction slots and 3 mercenary slots available in your formation, you could only equip 3 faction mercenary squads. Following the release of Update 75, in the same scenario, you'll be able to equip 4 faction mercenary squads. I hope I managed to explain it, but even if I didn't, you guys are smart, I'm sure you'll figure it out. Another important change is the cooldown period of all Imperial games except the new one, Imperial Menagerie, and the Imperial Tourney. All the rest of the Imperial games are getting their cooldown decreased from 72 hours down to 36 hours, so now we'll be able to enjoy the benefits from them more often. The Imperial Benediction game is also getting a buff as the favor currency provided by relics is increased from 65 to 100 and a lot more relics will spawn more often on the world map. Goody. Last, in the new update we have a short list of bug fixes. Pause and read them if you want, because I definitely don't. Also, please consider clicking the subscribe button and give us a like for good fortune, and until we meet again, stay safe and march on for greatness.